Hey, yo, I be driving a lot. I feel like I drive a lot more than, like the average human being that, like, goes to their job and, they be going to these couple places, throughout the week. I feel like I drive a lot. But even though I drive a lot of miles, I barely get into accidents, especially cause them. I only been into I think my first accident was last year, and it wasn't nothing major. It's just a dude. He had rear-ended me because he wasn't really looking at the road, so he let his hands off his gas, and then he had rear-ended me. But it wasn't like nothing too big. But that just comes with getting in a car, because eventually, if you drive enough times, it's just on paper, the statistics, you're gonna get into a crash eventually. But I feel like when you're a defensive driver, because everybody, man, they want to be an offensive driver, but sometimes I feel like, a lot of the time when you're a defensive driver, like, if you see people doing crazy things, you just let them do their thing, that lets you get out of a lot of accidents. And it's crazy if you think about it. You know how in life where you go and you avoid problems, you try to stay out the way, you're not going into places that you shouldn't be, you're not going into situations that you shouldn't be, you avoid problems. With driving, I'm telling y'all, it's the same way. If you're a very defensive driver and you see a crazy person coming through their drive and you just get out the way, you avoid that accident. Someone cuts you off or whatever, okay, just let them go. Someone pushing behind you, I just be moving out these people way, because people is crazy, man. People is real crazy. That's what y'all gotta know. And some people will go to extreme lengths to prove their point on the road. Me, I don't care. If someone is doing something, I'm just gonna get out my way and go on about my day. And that's why I feel like I haven't been in like too many accidents. So just think about that while y'all driving. Especially if you like a very offensive driver, you don't give anybody no slack. You just be on people. Just let your foot off the gas. Be a little bit of a defensive driver for a little bit and see the difference it makes. I feel like you're gonna be surprised.